What's up? Come on in, come on in. It's your girl Keisha Lee Robinson, aka the Nature Queen, and you are tuned into episode 1 of my podcast. Y'all know how we do. Waiting on you guys to check in, and I'll be right back. Shout out to my day ones. You know who you are. Just like the stars in the sky, we shine together. Come on in, come on in. Yes, we have a lot to talk about. A new flame playing in the background. 1, 2, 8. Okay. A new flame. We done found a new flame. Yes, yes. I say. Okay. What's good, y'all? How are y'all doing? Make sure when y'all come in, be sure to hit that like button. If you are new to the channel, just scrolling about, please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, comment. Let me know where you from. Let me know what's going on, what is going on out here. Like I said, we have a lot to talk about. So, yeah, we're gonna get into it. I know you've seen the title, judging by the title. It is talking about new relationships and family and things like that. That's what we're going to talk about today. New friend. Be sure to hit that like button when you scroll up in, because this is the conversation that you want to be a part of. Hello, Calvin. Hello. How are you? Hello. Y'all come on in. Let's talk about this stuff. Hey, Q-Tip, Kiwi. Let's talk about these new relationships and these new families. Because we got a new flame. Okay, don't y'all be scared of these new relationships, okay? Because I know we've been through the wire. We've been through the wire, so yeah. It's all good though. Yeah, the live was set for 5:55, but I decided to, you know, go ahead and come in early and get this thing started. So, for a lot of us, I see that we've experienced some hard times. Let me turn this down a little bit. Sorry, y'all. We've been experiencing some hard times, and it's life. Life be life, and life lives. And for a lot of us, we are not even talking to family or relatives because a lot of them sat back and they watched, or a lot of them kind of may have caused certain things to happen for you um, during these hard times. Like for a lot of you guys, you may have come to terms to find out that a sibling may have been behind some things that has been causing certain relationships to, you know, fail, or you know have some chaos. Yeah, because the girls love to bring chaos to the family, to the relationships, when things are looking pretty on the outside, not knowing that you're probably already dealing with some stuff on the inside. Why would somebody focus in on trying to bring chaos to your relationship. So yeah, let's tap in. Let's tap in. 508. Okay, so we have out here risk. So a lot of you guys took a risk. I'm getting that you guys took a risk so that you had to do it all by yourself. You had to grab everything that you had, which was hardly anything, and make something out of nothing during those times where most people have family and friends and already had their soul tribe together where they can fall on during hard times, because we all go through hard times. We all struggle with some type of struggle. Like I said, it's life. That's what life is. The game of life is built on obstacles. You just have to know about, do you have the tools to be able to make it to the next level. And for some of us, we've had to work extra hard because we had a lot of extra obstacles outside of what we created on our own. Others throughout, like what we'll call booby traps or obstacles out there. And these are people who were right in your face. These are people who wore masks. These were people who you called family and friends and coworkers, lovers, whoever they were to you, where you let them in and you gave them a lot of you and nothing was returned. So now you're at that point where you're not bitter. You understand what happened. You know what happened. Some of you guys don't, but for the most of you, you know what happened. You know who this person or these people were that were doing all these things, taking these risks, and then sitting back watching, just waiting. And then one wonders, one often asks, like, what do you get from the weapons that you form? Like, is there some type of reward that you get when you form this weapon and you throw it? You know what I mean? Like, is there something that you get? Is it some money? Is it elevation? What is it that you're thinking in your little brain that you can get by forming weapons to, you know, put obstacles in someone's way, to try to stop their destiny, to try to stop opportunities from going on. It could be simple, like you can just be in a work setting or a work situation, and just because you're a little bit better than the next person, and that person knows that you're up for grabs for a promotion, and this person is doing their best, what we say, trying to trick you out your spot. They do that. They try to trick you out your spot. And that happens in families as well. You don't know that you're the next up on the throne. It's never like just because there's somebody older or somebody you may think wiser. You're the one that's chosen by the divine. You have to be chosen and elected by the divine to be the person. It could be the next born baby that is promised that divinity. You know what I mean? So you have to think about it. Your family, a lot of your family were under the curse, the generational curse that you broke away from. They are the curse. They are the curse. I have to say that again for the people in the back. Your family is the curse, and you broke away from your family because right now, if you think about it, your family and friends, old coworkers, and lovers are probably still stuck in the same spot, still stuck in the same mindset, and they are, you know what I mean, now having to watch you move forward broken away because just think about it. They want you to suffer, but they wanted you to be around, but they didn't think that you would be strong enough to just leave the whole family behind. For some of you guys, I know that you left the whole family. You said F everybody because it's not worth it. And if you're going to still be attached to this person and this person is attached to this person, then I don't want to be attached to anybody. For some of you, you spiritually divorced your family. You just let go completely, and there's no hard feelings. It's just that you have what we call your own soul tribe. You have a soul tribe. You have your own family that just you attracted. These are people who you don't have to worry about betraying you or falling short when it comes to support and love and values, right? Yeah, because for a lot of us, our families did things that we have no clue about. And the point of you going through with 1010 on the clock, closing those chapters, closing doors, was to build strength, because this can be an emotional thing. It can be a very, very emotional thing when you're by yourself trying to make it, during like a bad situation, where you really need someone. And to know that your family may have resources, they may have, um, things in place where they're able to help, but it's much easier to watch. So that's all gone. You have closed the cycle. You broke the generational curse and you got out, and now you know that all you need is yourself. You didn't need your family. So that's what they don't understand. People expected for you to be bitter and hold on to, whatever it was that they expected, but you took it as a lesson. You didn't take it as that L. It wasn't for a loss. The L stood for a lesson, knowing that you're all you need. At the end of the day, you come in the world by yourself, you leave by yourself. So you can't fault anybody for not being there for you, because you expected them to be there for you. That's your expectation. That's how you saw it out of your eyes. But in their eyes, they saw, hell, she or he been strong. He or she can get it on their own. I had to, forgetting about what it was that you did to help them. Hello, Mr. Coco. How are you doing? Could y'all hit that like button for me while y'all coming in? Thank you. Yes, so you may have been the one that even carried the family, but nobody remembers that. So stop trying to be that superhero that I gotta take care of the whole family, because you're gonna be put in a position where you're gonna realize that the whole family just used you. Yeah, plain and simple. That's what it boiled down to. You know, that pot of water boils down to useless. And that could have been stuff, monies or anything, like your resources that you could have had for yourself, but you gave them all away. You know what I mean? Thinking that because you're helping out, that on a rainy day you'll be able to have that in return, and it doesn't work that way, especially now. Everybody is for themselves. This is a dog eat dog world. So yes, be sure to be able to, take care of your mental, so that when you do, find yourself in a situation, obstacles, because like I said, life happens, you will be able to have those tools, use it, and move forward. These new relationships bring connections. That's the importance of a new relationship or your soul tribe. You feel connected. So sometimes you don't even have to say a word. These new family, and relatives, or soul tribe family members that you're going to be attracting in, are going to be so connected to you. You're not going to have to, always reach out to them. They're just going to be there. You know what I mean? Because you're connected. They're gonna feel your emotions, and sometimes it may be creepy. Like for me and my sister, it's kind of creepy because I can be so upset, and I'm like, I'm not gonna call her with this mess. I'm gonna keep it to myself, and we're just gonna, handle it on my own. And she called, and I'm like, girl, it's like every time I'm going through something, you call, you always there. That's the connections that you're gonna be having. You're gonna be having connection where they're gonna come in and they're gonna lift you up, they're gonna inspire you. That's what a soul tribe family is for, to be there to motivate you. And if they can't help out financially, that's fine. But usually when you're connected, under that umbrella, you just help each other out. There's nothing wrong with helping each other out. Like I said, things happen, lives. So yeah, that's just that. Oh, it's saying new relationships too, but in the background it's saying F around and give you my last name. Okay. Somebody might be get married, you got it. Somebody feeling like they might want to put a ring on it. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah, I could be talking to a Pisces, so you could have Pisces in your you could have Pisces in your chart, or this could be a Pisces family member that somebody's dealing with, because it says don't go to their house. So this could be a Pisces family member. It's saying don't go to their house. This could be the house where everybody goes, or this could be the house where you might have been familiar with, and this person wants you to invite. You might not have went through it with this person, meaning like this person just had to get cut off by, just by default, because you're cutting off the family. Excuse me. So yeah, so even though this you may feel like this person is okay, but everybody took a risk. You never know what's at that house waiting for you. Is what I'm getting. Because if those other spirits of the relatives that you left behind are in and out of that place, it's some type of way that something may attach to you. You can pick up something. You pick up things when you go to people's house. That's why a lot of people say, I don't like to invite a lot of people to my house. Don't let everybody sit on your bed. Stuff like that. The old school people, we know, oh, I done got in trouble. Oh, who is that sitting on your bed? With my great grandma. Well, you know you don't invite everybody into your house, and like that's why, like, when people are going through things, it's best to go to them, or just go out in nature in a setting with them, instead of inviting them into your home, because they're gonna leave feeling good. What you think that little spirit gonna be? Right there, left in your house. That's why it's like they're bringing everybody want to bring their burdens to you, bring their problems to you. That's what you went through in your old relationships, where you were the problem solver. But now with your new soul tribe, you are just connected. So, I mean, everybody, it's like a 50-50 thing. It's like a effortless thing where you don't have to look no more. It's the season of relaxing and chilling, because now you can look back and see that less was better anyway. The more people, the more problems, the more spirits or entities that will be able to, attach to you or attack you. And, a lot of you guys probably had to cleanse your energy, because you felt something pulling and tugging on you. That was always the energy of your family. That was you breaking away, breaking the chain. You know what I'm saying? You broke the chain. You off the chain. These things have codes. Like, that's why they say the words, the spells. It's a time we always say, "Oh, they off the chain." Yeah, I want to be off the chain, baby. I want to be off the chain. I want to break the generational curses. You know what I'm saying? Yes. I love to break the generational curse. But yeah, it said don't go to their house. This soul tribe. You got a new soul tribe family where, you know, you don't have to tiptoe and carry other people's energy. You just move along on yourself. But a lot of you guys, some of these people are being exposed, and you don't want to go around their house anyway. You don't want to go over there anyway. Some of their houses might not even be clean. Some of their houses just full of bull crap and energy that's not for you. Yes, yes. We usually would be outside, but since this is a podcast, we will be on the inside just speaking. What kind of risk did this person take? I want to know what are these people. I want to know what kind of risk these people were taking. Whatever they were doing, it was something that was traumatizing. It was something that you wasn't supposed to come back from. You were supposed to be needy. For some of you guys, you were always not like always had it together, but for in some form of a way. And some people wanted to ha ha you, one up you. People like to one up you instead of helping, giving you that one hand. They like to one up you and just watch you fall because it makes them, for some type of creepy, spooky way, feel so good. I'm hearing they get a thrill off of it, like a rush off of seeing other people's downfall. That's why we got out here. Your family ain't SHIT. Your family ain't SHIT. That's what we got out here. They took a risk, and we're about to see what type of risk they took. They were like trying to do anything to make you feel like you were a part of the family, but not in a sense of being family. They wanted you to have all the toxic traits. They didn't like when you were doing better than them, like doing things that wasn't normal for family. Like some people's family don't, you know, believe in spirituality. Some people family don't exercise, go out to eat. You know, certain things that certain families don't do. You were different. You were different, and they started to turn their back on you because you were different. And when you were different, it was just to better yourself. But to them, they thought that you were thinking you were better than them, better or bigger than the program, which nobody's bigger than the program, honey. You were just simply trying to do whatever it was that you needed to do because we all are here for a reason. That's what people forget. They forget that we have other things to do besides try to destroy people's lives, right? Now these people or this person is stuck in the past, stuck on that same energy. You could have moved on, and this person is still trying to clock it, just talking. You know what I mean? And it's like keep that silence because you owe nobody nothing. Keep the faith because these people like you to be in fear for some reason. They wanted you to be in fear. They wanted you to be turned down. They wanted doors to be closed in your face. And now that's why you've closed the doors. And they realizing now with you being gone and your energy not around, they're not being able to suck up your energy. They realized that that was some good energy. That really was some good energy that the collective had, the divine feminine had, the divine masculine had. Now they see you with these new people, baby. They see you with your new family. They see you with your new friends. And for some of you guys, you can be in hermit mode, solitude, isolation. You could just be by yourself, hanging and banging. You know what I'm saying? They could just, they watching though. They're watching and they see you and they want to be a part of that. And they still don't like the flowers that you're receiving. Yeah. Even if you wasn't receiving flowers physically, you was receiving flowers spiritually because you were breaking the generational curse. So your ancestors and your spirit guides and everybody, they were just rooting on for you. That was that energy, that spark that you had in you, that new flame, that twin flame inside of you, being your body and mind, your spirit and mind. That's your twin flame. That had it's a new flame. It's a new you. It's a new day. Yes, but not for the enemy, not for your family. Once you left, things turned upside down for the family. They're unable to break out of this cycle because you were the person to help. You were the piece of the puzzle. And now with you not, talking to them, how can they get this information? How can they receive the tools, the keys, the deeds, you know what I'm saying, to try to get up out of these cycle? Instead they are stuck. They are stuck. Yes, and they are receiving hard times. Says hard times here. Can't make it up. With the 10 of cups reversed next to the 6 of cups. They they running out. They're running out of town. They might be trying to run out of town, just to try to find somewhere else to go. Um, Everything is falling apart. But it might look like to you, if you come from a big family, of course it's gonna look like everything is still held together. But you can tell if it's a small family, baby. Everybody know everything. Yeah, but this person took a risk and it backfired. These people took a risk having you out there. Now they got to watch you do better. Now they got to watch you stand up on your own 2 feet. That was the whole goal, so that nobody can say that they helped, they were a part of this, they did that. No, no. It was just you and the divine and your soul tribe. Yep. And I feel them, I just felt the side eye. Some of them are side eyeing your new relationships, your new friends, your new people. They're side eyeing them. Why shouldn't the collective go to their house, spirit? Why shouldn't the collective go to their house? This is interesting. Why shouldn't the collective go to their past karmic family or friends' home? Karmic lover. Because things have backfired on them. That's the bottom of the deck. Things have backfired and they are about to receive their justice, their judgment, and you will be a part of that. Like I said, there are things there that you can bring back home. You feel me? There are things that are having to take place that you're not supposed to be there. You may be able to see it, but you're not supposed to be there. You know what I mean? Or you might hear it. It depends on how the divine wants you to see the justice. But for some of them, they're about to experience a lot of judgment and you don't want to be in the way. So it says, don't go to their house. Yeah. And this is what your connection get. Your connection is going to be able to, like, with under the umbrella of you, feed everybody around you. This time it isn't you giving your all, your energy, your time. The right people are around, so you're not going to be drained. They're going to be an abundance of love and support from you, and you're going to receive that back, vice versa. You're going to receive the same type of love, vice versa. That's what you're receiving. These people are receiving their whatever it was that they casted out and planted, whatever seeds that they planted out, while you're going to receive new relationships, better relationships. Because for some of you guys, I'm hearing that you might not have been in a relationship in a while. You've been chilling, waiting, for the right thing to come through, and that's what's about to happen for you. That's what's about to happen. You know what I'm saying? You about to be happy. You about to be happy. Yes. Meanwhile, somebody just, they got to lay in the bed that they made. Some people got to just lay in the bed that they made. They're not going to receive new relationships. They're just receiving whatever it is that's due to them while you rise up like the phoenix. They're in the Six of Cups. You're in the Six of Wands energy. They're tied and bound. You've moved on. Yeah. You've moved on and they want to be a part of whatever this is that you got going on. But they ain't going to be able to do nothing but sit back and watch. All they can do is sit back and watch because you're blessed. You're blessed. Yeah. So even if you're in, like I said, isolation and solitude, just know that coming out, it's okay to go out now. And that's how you know that these new people that are going to be coming your way, they are the people that you are attracting because you've been able to hear the messages from the divine about what's good for you, what's of your highest good. You know what I'm saying? You've been chilling, chilling. It's time to go out and have a little fun. You know what I'm saying? It's time. It's time. Yes, it is time, baby. But it wasn't worth the risk. That's what I'm hearing. for all the co-conspirators, all the people that was a part of this that, they didn't even understand. They just was told something which could have been simply, fixed with a conversation, but for the most part, these are people that probably was eventually gonna fall off the wagon anyway. They like to ride on the bandwagon, but not you. Mm-mm. Hey, Marilyn, how are you? Ems, how are you? I'm doing great. Thank you. Thank you for asking. Good to see you again. We were just talking about relationships, wrapping that up because relationships, they ain't been relationshiping. It's like their people are now just relatives. Are okay, you fine, that's good. They are relatively risking it all. These people are relatively risking it all. You hear me? They're not thinking about the ending. Like they don't care if they look crazy. People kept secrets. Shout out to the older people who used to, like, we used to be mad. Like they keep everything so tight. You know what I'm saying? So quiet. And yeah, nowadays people just, they just clocking it, baby. When they came out with that word, boy, they know the word to activate. That's why you can't tell me words are not spells, baby. Not everybody wanna clock it. They wanna tell all the tea. They spilling it out. They spilling it. It don't matter. Some things can be handled in private, but it feels better to clock it. To show up with the receipts, baby. Yeah. So yeah, we ain't got to be clocking OT. Just tell it how it is, when it is. And for the most part, it's just best to just, continue just being on your own, just minding your own business. Like, to me, you're clocking it all the time. You stooping down to that person's level. Like, I don't care. People have, that's one thing that a person have in this world is a perception, because you have these two eyes. So we don't know how everyone thinks, or how they view things. So I'm not going to try to switch things up and change things up and clear things up. They can clock their tea, baby. I drink peppermint tea. They tea tastes like boo boo. It ain't no real tea. It ain't no herbal tea. It's not no tea that's gonna help them. You feel me? My tea take me a long way. My calamine, and what else I'd be drinking? My hibiscus and elderberry. Yeah, clock it. Yes, for sure. Like my son said. But anyway, yeah, family. It feels good for me to be away from the gossiping, like, because you could pick that up easily, because family will put you in a situation to gossip, and it'll start off with them trying to act like it's your opinion. They want to know your opinion. You know what I'm saying? They want to know your opinion on something, and it turns into now you talking, and now you done been put in some stuff. You feel me? Like, wow. So me being away from the family, because I actually spiritually divorced my family. But some of them, on the land of the law, you have to go to court and all that. Not me, baby. I made a whole 20-minute video and I sent it out, and yeah, I divorced my family, baby. So they're relatives now. Those are relatives. I'm related to them by blood. You feel me? I have a new Soul Tribe family. I have my YouTube family. What's up, twins? What's up, twins? I have my family, and that's the good side to the social media and stuff like that. Because there's a lot of bad things. Social media has a bad rep, but at the end of the day, you do get to connect with people. This is a way to connect with Soul Tribe. A lot of good relationships have been made, through social media and through social sites and apps and things like that. But for the most part, the connections, you you really have to work hard when you're trying to connect online. Like, for some of you guys, like, I can't see you. A lot of guys don't have profiles. Like, you guys can see me and I'm still You know what I'm saying? So that's why you got to be built a certain way to come on here and, do your thing, because you do get caught up, because for a lot of us, influencers are, um, people who are in this type of industry. We have to connect with people. You have to, in order to build your audience. Otherwise, nobody's going to want to communicate with you, because people like to feel special. People like, they love shout outs. And that goes for me too. When I'm on other little sites and stuff, I like to hear my little, hey, if they read my comment, it makes me feel good too. You know what I'm saying? But that's a part of a validation. So once you've done the work, you know that it's really nothing, but you have to be able to connect, and social media was brought here for us to connect. But there's a good side and a bad side to everything. There's ups and downs to everything, because we're not all built the same, you know and that's how it goes with the family. Yeah, we were born into a family. We may have this, same blood, or some of us may have a drop of a blood that's matching, or however it goes. But you're cut from a different line of ancestors, because if you're a really good person and your family is cursed and you broke away from that curse, you're now connected to a whole nother family, which you've always been, but you had to wake up to it. Once you wake up and you activate your power, you activate who it is inside of you. Once you light that flame, that twin flame, what we talked about, once that get lit, you are now connected to your soul family, your soul tribe family. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what it is. Don't go, and Dolo boys don't go no further than it. It don't go no further than that. So it's a beautiful thing. Like, a lot of us were going family over everything. Yeah, that's to keep you trapped in the cycle. Family, everything is over family. Everything that happens most of the time be over family. Something that happened when you were with the family. So yeah, what? Come again? That's confirmation right now. I'm about to take a break real quick. Hey y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all, this episode 1, baby. Talking about the family and the new family, and being able to accept the new family and call them family, like, because we feel like um we have the same blood. Just think about it, somebody that don't have the same blood, like my sister. Like, she's not my biological sister, but she is my sister. You can't tell me we ain't got the same blood. Like, that's how connected we are. I feel like we got the same blood. Like, if I can save her life, I can give her my kid, I can you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, that's my sister. We blood related, cause we connected in the same tribe. That's my Moses. You know what I'm saying? She said I was Noah. You know what I'm saying? She said, when I was going through my little spiritual thing, and we'll talk about that one day. She was like, I just feel like you like Noah's Ark, like you like Noah. Nobody listened to you. Nobody believed in you. He was just building this ark, and nobody was listening. And in the end, you know, I was like, thank you. She was just there. Like, that was so magical, and she's still here. Like, that's my sister. She's been here since I was like 7 years old. So yeah, it's like that. And it's a sisterhood, it's a bond, it's everything. And it's highly divinely protected, because a lot of people go through things like siblings, girls, especially women, like, fall out about the smallest thing. Women have insecurities that you know, they don't, try to discuss. They have trauma. And for a lot of women, we feel like everybody's against us. So, we have that aggressive thing, and causes us to lose a lot of relationships with good women, because I'm pretty sure it's some woman out here that is like missing a good friend. I mean, I ain't like trying to brag, but it ain't me. I'm the one being missed. You hear me? I'm the one being missed. So I can't relate, but I know the story. I know the story, you know. So how do we bridge the gap with that with friends? Like it would never be the same. That's why it's like don't go to their house. So it would be so awkward. It would be so awkward like going to these people's home again. Like what are you going to do when you get there? After, like I'll use me for an example. After I've divorced you guys, after I've been punched in the eye, after I've been talked about, left outside in my Five of Pentacles energy in the cold with me and my children, how am I supposed to go and sit down on somebody's sofa? People do it though, and they end up back in that same cycle. Sometimes it's worse. Like once you cut people off, they just got to stay. Ain't no feelings, ain't no ooh. You know, those were feelings that you were holding on to. You were holding on to memories. You attach your feelings to memories. That's how it used to be. But what it is now, what it is now, even in a companionship, even in a relationship, it would be so awkward to know that you've came this far, you've changed yourself, you know what you deserve, and only to go backwards to learn this lesson again, to only say I knew better, to only say that I know my worth. Get out of those cycles, babies. Even with yourself. Because for a lot of us, those demons, we're battling our own self. You have to really like, we know better. Everybody know better. Like, soon as something going down in my head, it tell you have that split second where it says, "Do you really want to do this? Why are you mad? Is it your business? That's not your shit." You feel me? My mind, my mind have been trained, baby. My I make the interference sat down in Gala voice. I make it sat down. That's talent. Being able to have mind control, like to know better and do better. It's a skill set, baby. It's a skill set. So why go backwards? What do you really like not having any faith? Because for some of us we say, oh, because I need to get to work, I need to do this, I need a home, I need help with the rent, I need, you're gonna be taken care of, and if anything happen, it's just gonna happen. It probably was meant for everything to end. That's you trying to be in control. That's where the stress part come in. And that's how these families are not, these elders weren't teaching us because they didn't know. I used to freak out. Now I'm so calm. Now my kids like, I'm like, it's gonna be all right. We made it through that. We're gonna make it through this. That's the type of energy I'm on, baby. We made it through that. We're gonna make it through this. And that's where a lot of the envy come in towards me, you guys, because I'm supposed to fall down and "Uh, do the hurt dog, do the hurt dog, do the hurt dog." No, man. I'm getting up and I'm like, okay, I got a piece of hope. You feel me? I got a piece of hope in his mother. Break. It's break time, y'all. Yes, it's break time. That I'm glistening and glowing. Ugh, the divine is all over me, y'all. He is in here. He is talking to somebody. If he's talking to you on the replay, say I'm watching this on the replay, and baby, you hit it on point. Put them bullet points on there. Put the pins, pin it. Say it. You said it. Heart it. Whatever it is. Let me know back on the replay, y'all. Cause I'm about to get ready to get up out of here. We're gonna take a break. So let me get y'all ready. They don't have no instruments. They lied to me. Mm, 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 mm. Tell the people bye. I told y'all, look what popped up. Deuces. Don't go back to their house. All that bush is for the birds. You ain't nothing but a vulture. Hey, ooh, a bird. This flew. Okay. Deuces. Uh oh, my door flying open. Deuces. Deuces. Yay, 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 yay. Turn up. Say F them people. F them people. Say F them people. F them people. Say F them people. They lied on me. They tried me. Y'all know I do remixes. If you been rocking with me, you already know I do remixes to the musical stuff. That's what I do. They say all that for the birds. You hear me? Deuces. Yes, yes, yes. All right, I think we summed everything back up. These people, long story short, are gonna have to watch you shine like you've been doing. Like I said, they've been watching. They're gonna have to watch you shine and don't feel bad. Enjoy them. Matter of fact, delete them out of your files now. Delete them. Archangel Michael, delete any old files of those people with love. You have to do it with love. When you cord cut, you have to do it with love, you guys, so that you know that's what it is. We don't want that bad happen to nobody. If it happens, it happens. But yeah, we don't want anything. It's like deuces, deuces. I'm saying it for y'all. If y'all need me to, if y'all want me to call them up for y'all and tell somebody leave y'all alone, deuces, I will. I will. I'm an auntie now. They done promoted me to being an auntie. I'm a auntie now, y'all. So hey, I can do it. Yes, I have enough experience. But yeah. So that's that on that. It's been a privilege. I'm gonna try to stay in here. Yeah, I may stay. I may not. I don't know. Yeah, because it's about to get dark too. So I may give you guys a good 10. I may give you guys a good 10 minutes. So that's that on that. So to my soul tribe family. To my soul tribe family, my day ones, you know who you are, just like the stars in the sky. We shine together. Y'all know who y'all are. I appreciate y'all like so much. I appreciate all the new subscribers. We're on the road to 1K, you guys. We're on the road to 1K. And I just need you guys to please hit that sub button for me. Please hit the sub button for me. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend that the nature queen. Yeah, the nature queen. All of them. All them does is me. The Nature Queen is here for you weekly with videos, shorts, and now adding to this the podcast where I just discuss certain things and issues and give y'all a little piece of me and things that I experience as well. And as it grows, we will, it will grow. If you would like to come on to the podcast and speak on an issue or topic, that's fine too. You're welcome. You are so welcome. I love to talk to the good people. But yes, a lot of you guys, you know what we say, new levels, new devils. Those things that you experienced before, they are over with, but do be aware of the new weapons or the new faces that may try to come into your energy and disrupt what you got going on. A lot of things you're gonna have to let go. Your past, you got to create a new story. We got a new story, right? We got a new story. We got a new story. And we got something else that we're talking about now. We're not talking about those family members that hurt us or the ex, and we're not talking about those friends that are not there anymore. We are talking about how good life is because life has been shorter. Life has been shitty. But for the most part, it is better now. Better days are coming for you. This message is for you. Better days are coming. If I did something, said something to make you smile, uplift you, inspire you, and motivate you, please leave a comment. You guys, this is a growing channel. I appreciate everybody growing with me. It feels so good. Shout out to all my little day ones that be coming through. Like one of my first subs, she popped up on my little live the other week, and it felt amazing. Still watching, still growing with me. So yes, this is my Soul Tribe family. You guys are my family. I'm here for you guys. In the description, on my page, on my channel, you will see email where you can email me for readings. You can email me for consultation. You can email me for anything, and as well as donate to the channel. I do have a cash app on there where you can donate to the channel. It will be greatly appreciated. Anything counts. Yes. So yeah, it's been a pleasure with you guys. So my time is about to end, you guys. It's about to end. So I will see you guys later. Okay. Be sure to keep people out of your energy. If it's not, are they not of your highest good, they shouldn't be around. That's all I'm saying. If you gotta feed them, you don't need them. I ain't talking about your kids. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Before we go, we're gonna pull two love